Hi everyone, and good Saturday morning. It's 21 News Chief Meteorologist Eric Wilhelm here on St. Paddy's Day. Top of the morning to you. Our weather today will turn out to be halfway decent, although the radar is a little interesting this morning, and I want to show you what's going on the radar this morning. Looks kind of ominous, right? So we've got some snow and some pink on the radar, some freezing rain and sleet. All looks like it's tracking our way, but we are under a very dry air mass here locally. High pressure is off to our north and sinking south, and it's going to kind of suppress and squish this precipitation over the next few hours. Now, they've had some freezing rain and some sleet in places such as Columbus and Zanesville and Dayton so far this morning, and actually winter weather advisories are up for the I-70 corridor and even as far north as Dover, New Philly, and heading over towards the Steubenville area. We have winter weather advisories up this morning, but you know, I'm not real impressed with this making it to the ground in most of our area. I want to plot up the dew points real quick to show you just how dry the air mass is. We've got a dew point of 16 at the Youngstown Warren Airport, 12 at Newcastle, 10 over at Franklin. So the air is very, very dry. So I think as this continues pushing north and east, we're going to see the precipitation really start to get eaten up by that dry air. Now, can I rule out a little bit of snow or maybe a couple of sleet pellets somewhere? No, I can't rule that out. I think the best chance will certainly be down towards Route 30 in Columbiana County and points on south. The farther north you go, I really think this is just a band of clouds for the midday and the first part of the afternoon today. Let me show you our high-res modeling here, showing precipitation getting just so far north and east, and then it just sort of sinks back to the south. And I think a lot of this, especially the green you see, this won't be reaching the ground up along the 224 corridor in Mahoning County. This all disappears by afternoon. I think we'll see a decent amount of sunshine during the last few hours of daylight today. 4, 5, 6 o'clock should be pretty nice outside. Not exactly a warm day today with temperatures in the lower 40s, but we'll make it into the lower 50s tomorrow afternoon. That looks pretty nice for the second half of the weekend. Cool down for midweek. Might get clipped by a touch of snow midweek. No big deal, it looks like. Beyond that, it doesn't look like a warm pattern, but it doesn't look super chilly either. Not as cold as the pattern we've been in. Now keep in mind, by the end of the month here, which is coming up in 2 weeks, our average high is in the low 50s. So a 48-degree day, while it sounds pretty nice to us today, a 48-degree day is technically below average by the end of this month. So I think the cool-ish pattern will continue through the end of the month, but it will not be as cold as it has been lately compared to the average. So some things to look forward to in the longer range. Hope you have a good St. Patrick's Day holiday weekend. Again, don't be surprised if you see just a few snowflakes or a sleet pellet or two, mainly down towards Route 30 this morning. Impact should be minimal. It may turn pretty cloudy in most spots for a few hours, but then a pretty nice end to the day today. Make sure you're following meteorologist Andrew DiPaolo on Facebook and Twitter, and he's got you updated from the studio this morning on WFMJ Weekend today. I'll see you back in the downtown studios of WFMJ for 21 News at 6 and 11 on Monday evening. Again, have a great rest of your weekend.